We are in more than 1,000 cities across Ukraine.
Welcome to our season premiere, big surprise. We have the one and only chef, José Andrés.
Everybody needs to really be aware of how much Rachael does that nobody even knows, not only supporting World Central Kitchen. She doesn't even tweet about it. She doesn't tell anybody she's there when she feels World Central Kitchen needs aid. And this is with money, but it's more than with money. When in Poland, they decided to show up and being volunteering there in the kitchen that we did in Shimish. That was very important kitchen because we were helping from that kitchen to feed hundreds of thousands of refugees from Ukraine that were leaving the war. She was right there with her husband. They went inside Ukraine. Guys, you are the best, Rachael, for always not only supporting behind, but also showing up and showing all of us the way.
Jose, I want you to tell people about keeping this in our hearts, in our minds, and our passion. And where is WCK working right now, and what would you like to call a point to?
Well, the situation has changed over the last 6 months. In the early part, in the beginning of the war, everything was chaos. I want to make sure that people understand one thing. I mean, Ukraine has plenty of food to feed themselves. What was happening in the chaos of war is that everything was shutting down. Imagine if America was under attack. Imagine it was a massive attack by all angles, by the north, by the south, and by the east. What would you not do? You will try to put your family into the safety. That's what we saw, hundreds of thousands, millions of people leaving Ukraine. That created a lot of chaos. That created, imagine the capital was being under attack. Imagine Washington, D.C., the capital of America, is used under attack by all angles. This was the situation. What World Central Kitchen did was what we always do. It's an emergency. And we tried to close the gaps. When the supermarkets were closed, we tried to bring food covering that supermarket closing in hundreds of cities. I mean, remember, we are in more than 1,000 cities across Ukraine. We've been in 8 countries. We had at one moment more than 500 amazing restaurants helping us produce the hot meals. At the very beginning, we were doing more hot meals because there was a lot of refugee houses, refugee centers. You know them well, Rachael. And we were places with no kitchens or a small place or a small kitchen for a lot of people. So we began bringing the hot meals. Who can make hot meals better, quicker, faster than anybody? Restaurants. At the same time, by us supporting the restaurants, in a moment that the restaurants didn't have any business, we were kind of maintaining the economy going.
It's a combination of so many different problem-solving tools that just shows you we are not lost. And that's what I love about Jose, because he figures out the way to get that done. And it is the absolute passion of this man.